ENCOLAWS lawyer, patent trademark attorneys, investment consultants would like to wish you a productive day and update you on our legal document updates week 34 of June 2023 with the following content sprint. July 15, 2023. Application of ordinary duty rates for imported goods. May 31, 2020. The Prime Minister issues decision. No. 15/20/23. TTU providing for the application of ordinary duty rates for imported goods. 4 objects of ordinary duty rates, including owners of imported or exported goods, organizations and individuals that have rights and obligations relating to goods import and export activities, customs, offices and customs officers, other agencies, organizations, and individuals implementing policies on import duty and export duty under the law on import duty and export duty. The ordinary import tariff for imported goods promulgated together with this decision comprises the list, descriptions, and 8-digit codes of commodity items eligible for the preferential import duty rate of 0 specified in sections I and II, Appendix I to Decree No. 26/2023, E3 and CE. Ordinary duty rates imposed on each commodity item under the ordinary import tariff for imported goods. Besides, the ordinary duty rate equal to 150 of the preferential import duty rate applicable to each corresponding commodity item specified in Appendix I to Decree No. 26/2023. TP for imported goods not included in the ordinary import tariff provided in the appendix to this decision and not eligible for preferential duty rates or special preferential duty rates, or special preferential duty rates under Point A or B, Clause 3, Article 5 of the April 6, 2016 Law on Import Duties. Circular takes effect on July 15, 2023. The preferential export and import tariff and out-of-quota duty rates. On May 31, 2023, the government issues Decree No. 26/2023 NCP on the export tariff, the preferential import tariff, and the list of commodity items and their specific duty rates, combined duty rates, and out-of-quota duty rates. A number of important contents are prescribed as follows. Apply the preferential import duty rate of 150 for the objects as follows. For used passenger cars with 16 seats or more under heading 87.2, motorized cargo vehicles of a gross vehicle weight not exceeding 5 tons under heading 87.4 feet, except refrigerated trucks, refuse collection vehicles with refuse collection vehicles with refuse compressing devices, cistern vehicles or more. Vehicles for transporting valuable cargoes, bulk, cement trucks, and hook lift trucks. In the period of 2022-2027, the output of automobiles manufactured or assembled under the program on duty incentives for automobile manufacture or assembly is as follows. Passenger cars with 9 seats or less. Passenger cars with 9 seats or less. A cylinder capacity not exceeding 2,500 cc. The minimum general outputs are 23,000 pieces. 12-month period of incentive consideration. Trucks with a design gross weight of 5 tons maximum. The minimum general outputs are 7,000 pieces. 12-month period of incentive consideration. Trucks with a design gross weight of over 5 tons. The minimum general outputs are 5,000 pieces. 12-month period of incentive consideration. Dossiers and procedures for registration for participation in the program on duty incentives, including an official letter for registration of automobile parts for participation in the program on duty incentives, made according to Form No. 5 provided in Appendix II to this decree. 1 original. A certificate of eligibility for automobile manufacture or assembly. 1 certificated copy. This circular takes effect on July 15, 2023. Guidance for workers in South Korea to get loan support of vain 100 million. This is the content which is approved by the Prime Minister in the decision No. 16/2023. TDDDD dated June 1, 2023 on the providing loan support to make deposits in the Vietnam Bank for social policies for workers being policy beneficiaries who work in South Korea. In accordance with the Prime Minister's decision, to be eligible for a loan from the Vietnam Bank for social policies, a worker must fully satisfy the following conditions. Being policy beneficiaries who are entitled to borrow loans from the Vietnam Bank for social policies to work abroad under current provisions. Having signed a contract to work in South Korea under the EAPS program with the Center of the EPS program with the Center of Overseas Labor. Having registered permanent residence in the locality with a local bank for social policies handling the procedures where his loan is located. Workers borrow loans for making deposits in the Vietnam Bank for Social Policies to work in South Korea under the EPS program with a maximum level of Van 100 million. A worker may borrow a loan in the local bank for social policies of the locality where the worker registers permanent resident. The loan term shall be agreed upon by workers and the Vietnam Bank for Social Policies, but do not exceed 5 years and 4 months. The loan interest rate shall be the loan interest rates of the Vietnam Bank for Social Policies applicable to workers working abroad under contracts and in conformity with each subject. Workers borrowing loans under this decision shall not apply to loan security. A dossier for loan must comprise a loan application form certified by the Commune, Level People's Committee of the locality where the worker registers permanent resident, a copy of the contract of sending the migrant worker to South Korea under the EPS program signed by the Center of Overseas Labor and the worker, a copy of valid citizen's identity card or people's identity card or passport, procedures for loan after a contract of sending the migrant worker to South Korea under the EPS program. Such worker shall request the People's Committee of the Commune where she registers permanent residence to certify the beneficiaries stated in the loan application form. Within 3 working days from the date of receiving a complete dossier, the Vietnam Bank for Social Policies shall approve the loan in accordance with regulations. Circular No. 16/2023. TTG takes effect on June 1, 2023. From July 15, 2023, fees for Certificate of Eligibility to provide environmental monitoring services on May 31, 2023. The Minister of Finance of Vietnam issues the Circular No. 34/2020 3T TT prescribing fees for appraisal of applications for Certificate of Eligibility to provide environmental monitoring services, collection, transfer, management, and use thereof. A number of important contents are prescribed as follows. Fees for appraisal of applications for Certificate of Eligibility to provide environmental monitoring services as follows. Red River Delta, less than 16 parameters. Van 42 million from 16 to 30 parameters. VIN 50,400,000 from 31 to 45 parameters. VIN 58,800,000 from 46 to 60 parameters. VIN 67,200,000 Northern Midland and Mountainous Region, less than 16 parameters. VIN 46,200,000 from 16 to 30 parameters. VAN 55,440,000 from 31 to 40,000, from 64,680,000, 46 to 60 parameters. VIN 73,900,000, 46 to 60 parameters. VI, less than 16 parameters. VAN 50,400,000 from 16 to 30 parameters. VAN 60,480,000 from 31 to 45 parameters. VIN 70,560,000 from 46 to 60 parameters. More than 60 parameters. More than 60 parameters. VIN 1,605,000. More than 60. Central Highlands, less than 16 parameters. VAN 54,600,000 from 16 to 30 parameters. VAN 65,520,000 from 31 to 45 parameters. VAN 76,440,000, VAN 76,440,000 of 86 to 60 parameters, VAN 16 to 30 parameters, VAN 70,560,000 from 31 to 45 parameters, VAN 82,083,080,000 from 46 to 60 parameters, VAN 94,080,000 more than 60 parameters. VIN 105,080,000 charge collecting organization shall remit 105,000 shall remit. Expenditures on the performance of appraisal and fee collection tasks shall be covered by funding derived from the state budget and specified in the collector's expenditure estimate under spending policies and limits prescribed by laws. This circular takes effect on July 15th.
Thank you for reading our legal document updates and for trusting in our services.